Hi folks, Dr. Ed Beyer. Today I'm going to talk about, I think is a very interesting topic because we do what's called functional medicine. And when it comes to thyroid disease, we know that there are 22 different ways the thyroid can go wrong. And the number one is autoimmune against the thyroid, which is Hashimoto's. And then that has a bunch of triggers to it in and of itself, which I go into in my video. Um, but many times it can be your medication and or certain supplements can trigger Hashimoto's thyroiditis or autoimmunity against your thyroid. Wow, that's pretty interesting. Here we go. And I see this a lot. I just had a case this week where a lady was on Nature Throid, which is bioidentical thyroid hormone replacement, and she went on that and she was having a horrible, horrible time with it. Here's why. TGB is if you get your antibodies against your thyroid tested, there's two different types. There's TPO, which is an enzyme that your immune system can be attacking, and then there's a protein called thyroid globulin, TGB, and that protein is the backbone of your thyroid hormone, of our thyroid hormone. Now, sometimes people's immune system is forming antibodies to this protein, right? And that's the backbone of thyroid, of T4 and T3. So if you're taking bioidentical hormone, which has TGB in it, you're actually giving something in your body that your immune system has been attacking. So it's feasible, not all the time, that you're reacting to the medication. All right. So things like Armor or Nature Throid or Westroid or certain glandulars that we use in our clinic from a functional medicine perspective, but we have to be very careful to people who show positive TGB antibodies because these things can actually trigger autoimmune disease. Now, the other thing is this, okay? Aside from that, and we'll get into a separate topic, certain supplements can also trigger autoimmune responses too in Hashimoto's. We know that in autoimmune disease that we have these certain cells called Th1 lymphocytes and Th2 lymphocytes, and these are different types of white blood cells that should be balanced in our immune system. They should talk to each other, and what balances them are these Th3 regulatory T lymphocytes. These are like the generals in our immune system's army. What happens in any autoimmune disease, including Hashimoto's, is these guys are sleeping on the job. And then what happens is that typically in Hashimoto's, these Th1 cells become overzealous. They start to function too much. They're not balanced anymore. If this is a seesaw, it's way too heavy on the Th1. So that's called a Th1 dominant autoimmune problem. Now, there are certain supplements that can trigger or make these guys work even harder, throwing off your immune system even more. There are things like echinacea, garlic, vitamin C, licorice root, astragalus, different mushrooms like maitake mushroom, lemon balm, olive leaf, diglyceride licorice. I mean, these are things, ginseng, ashwagandha. These are common herbs and different vitamins that we use in supplements. So we have to be careful with this, and it's something that your doctor or your functional medicine doctor has to be aware of. Really important. I'm Dr. Ed Beyer. I hope that clarifies some things. Have a great day.